10 most unusual extreme sports. Chess boxing. Most sports lay claim to boasting a mental and physical component, but few can compete with the dual nature of chess boxing. The sport, which marries the pugilistic power of boxing with the mental acuity required in chess, is comprised of 5 2-minute sparring rounds and 6 games of speed chess. The first competitor to earn a knockout or to checkmate their opponent is declared the winner. It stands to reason that the thinking demands of chess would grow considerably more difficult after sustaining a few blows to the head. Volcano boarding. Every year, thousands of thrill-seeking travelers make their trek to Nicaragua's Cerro Negro mountain in order to participate in the surfing of an active volcano. Boarders are dressed in protective jumpsuits, knee pads, and helmets to protect against the rugged terrain of this 2,380-foot volcano, relying on a small piece of specially constructed plywood to help stay upright as they reach speeds of 80 kilometers per hour. Since its creation in 2005, volcano boarding has attracted more than 10,000 participating daredevils. Cheese rolling. For over 200 years, Brits gathering in Cooper's Hill during England's spring bank holiday have incurred bumps, bruises, and broken bones in pursuit of cheese. Such is the nature of the manic, fun chaos that is the annual cheese rolling event, where a judge rolls a wheel of cheese down a hill and numerous participants follow. Inevitably, the chasers suffer their fair share of tumbles and falls as they navigate the tricky terrain. While a wheel of cheese may seem like a piddling prize to risk life and limb for, the British tradition continues to grow in popularity and now welcomes participants from all over the world. Unicycle polo. There's a humorous contrast between the dignified nobility and refinement of the sport of horse polo and the silly awkwardness of unicycle polo. However, the execution is considerably more difficult, as focusing on balance and coordination while attempting to strike a ball into opposing goals can prove to be no easy task. It is certainly a different challenge to attempt competing on one wheel rather than being balanced on a 4-legged horse. Zorbing. To zorb is to roll around in what is essentially an oversized, cushioned hamster ball. There's an undeniable rush in the fast-paced, disorienting feel of the unpredictable, out-of-control movement of rolling around within the ball, where you are situated in the middle of 2 inflatable plastic balls in order to cushion impact. The air in between them serves as a shock absorber as you experience the impact of the bouncing ball. Train surfing. Originally made popular in the 1980s in Germany when it was known as S-Bahn surfing, the incredibly unsafe and illegal sport of train surfing has enjoyed something of a renaissance in the last 10 years. The sport, which usually involves climbing and surfing atop moving trains and subway cars, made its return to prominence in 2005 when a gang leader in Frankfurt known as the Train Rider famously surfed the Intercity Express, the fastest train in Germany. This practice has been a serious issue in South Africa, where many people have been killed or injured via ill-advised surfing stunts. Ferret legging. Some sports are less than athletic prowess and more about, well, trapping a ferret in your pants and hoping for the best. That is essentially the central theme of ferret legging, where a group of almost exclusively male participants secure a ferret in their pants and simply seeing who can endure the biting, scratching terror the longest. A man named Reg Malor holds the supposed world record time in the event, maintaining a ferret in his trouser for 5 hours and 30 minutes. Basketball. This visually stunning sport, originally from Belgium, is essentially volleyball on steroids. Played on its own custom-made inflatable court surface, competing teams of 3 to 5 players stand on either side of a high net and must keep the ball in the air with any part of their body. To add further excitement, the court includes a trampoline on each side, with each team's respective attacker positioned to slam the ball into the opposite side of the net. Giant pumpkin kayaking. If Charlie Brown had been an extreme sports enthusiast, you'd have to believe his fascination with the Great Pumpkin would have led him to this annual tradition in Oregon. 600 to 800-pound locally grown pumpkins are hollowed out and raced along a lake. In addition to the elements, regatta participants have to contend with vessels that aren't necessarily hydrodynamic or buoyant, nor does the sliminess of their interior make for a particularly pleasing boating experience. Capsizing does happen on occasion, which is why rescue boats are on hand. Extreme ironing. According to the Extreme Ironing Bureau, which apparently is a real thing, the sports of extreme ironing combines the thrills of an extreme outdoor activity with the satisfaction of a well-pressed shirt. The central point of this admittedly tongue-in-cheek sport is to avoid wrinkling in the most remote, extreme settings by toting an ironing board along with you as you explore caves, forests, mountaintops, and just about anywhere else you can think of. Britain's Phil Shaw is widely considered to be the founder of the sport, even toted an ironing board during the 2012 Hastings Half Marathon, pressing clothes along the way. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it and its extreme nature. Here are some other videos that you might like. Don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks.